Hello everyone. We are here to share our developer experience journey. I'm Soulaiman Ghanem, a technical product manager at Elia Group, and I'm joined by Glauco Oliveira, a principal engineer at ThoughtWorks. So, what is Elia and what we are doing? Elia Group is a transmission system operator, or TSO for short, operating in Belgium and Germany. We are around 5,000 employees and about 1,000 in the digital and IT departments. Elia Group, as a TSO, is responsible for the electrical grid infrastructure and operations. We connect power plants, both onshore and offshore, with distribution operators, or DSOs for short. Our core job is to keep the grid balance at 50 Hz between electricity supply and demand. Sounds easy, but it's not, especially with the increasing number of renewable energy source integration, or what we call the energy transition.
The energy transition is a major structural change to energy supply and consumption in an energy system. Old fossil fuel power plants are being replaced by solar and wind farms. This change introduces flexibility where the consumer can be an energy producer, like selling electricity from your Tesla back to the grid. These and more changes are shifting the energy paradigm to a decentralized one, where smaller, clean energy sources replace old central ones. And the energy transition is also causing a digital or technical transition in the software systems. At Elia Group, we are moving from on-prem infrastructure only to a hybrid multi-cloud infrastructure. We are modernizing our grids and enterprise applications, moving from single language monolith to multi-language, multi-service, cloud-native architecture. Over 400 software developers are busy with developing new features, building integrations, or fixing issues for microservices, web, or edge applications in assets, grid control, and energy management domains. This complex environment has created the need for better developer experience, which benefits the business, the developers, and as a result, we, the energy consumers. We have electricity after all, don't we?
To improve the developer experience at Elia, we have studied the complete software development lifecycle and built a platform engineering and DevEx product team. We have built two internal products, DevHub and a set of CLI tools and frameworks. DevHub is designed to foster usability and serves as the go-to place for developers. It's accessible for everyone in the company and connected to our various environments, tools providing a unified developer experience. Our CLI tools and frameworks automate and codify our architecture standards across the main tech stacks we use today, .NET, Java, and Python, so teams can move faster while staying aligned with the company guidelines and the industry best practices. And these products have been the key success for our improved DevEx at Elia Group. Using the CLI and the DevHub software templates, the software developers can scaffold a production-ready software solution in multi-languages and architecture standards within seconds. The underlying frameworks provide a set of ready-to-use building blocks, allowing developers to focus on the business logic while leveraging things like access management and data persistence. The impact here is that we are happy to say that by choosing this approach, we are saving a decent time in repetitive tasks, also shortening the feedback loop from the business requirements to the running software.
Like many in the industry, we have struggled with lack of documentation. But by mentoring developers and giving them the right tools, we have been able to raise the bar, ensuring that most new software components now have proper documentation. It is treated just like code, stored alongside the code and managed through its own DevOps pipeline. We have also defined clear expectations for product teams and equipped them with the tools they need to document their software effectively. As a result, we are seeing more and more teams, both existing and new, adopting these practices and publishing their documentation directly to DevHub. Also, our software developers know where to store different types of documentation. For example, API or software library documentation should go to DevHub, whereas team process and practices may go to a Confluence page. For the first time, new joiners can go to a single place, DevHub, and get a clear overview of the whole organization. They can see which teams exist, what software they are responsible for, the APIs they expose, and the documentation they have published. We enable our internal guilds to update their respective tech radars. We adapt the Backstage to move the ownership of the content to them, and they can update its content through a simple pull request. From that same place, they can also create their own components using templates without needing to dig into internal systems or ask for help. This not only enables true self-service, but also significantly reduces the cognitive load for developers, especially those who are new to the company. Passed unit testing, test coverage rate, secure code repositories, proper pull requests and code review policies, and upgrading out-of-support dependencies are examples of what we expect as high-quality software. To make sure onboarded components follow these standards, we decided to automate those checks. Teams can either use existing validations for their components or create new ones that fit their needs. This gives us a level of governance and consistency that simply wouldn't be possible if done manually. We are also integrating tools like SonarCube and Fossa directly into the DevHub. This way, developers don't need to jump between tools to check the health of their components. It's all in one place, right where they are already working. By doing this, we make our engineering practices more transparent and start catching technical debt earlier without manual effort.
We took a developer-first approach when building our tools, grounding our decisions in real feedback from surveys and interviews. Every quarter, we run usability sessions with developers to understand what's working, what's not, and use that insights to guide our product roadmap priorities. Beyond just building tools, we also invest time in mentoring and supporting the developers. We actively engage with them during adoption and gather feedback after each release to make sure our product continues to meet the needs. As an result, our developer community is actively engaged. They provide feedback, they request new features, and help us shape the future DevEx and platform engineering roadmap. Their adoption help us accelerate the digital transition we mentioned before. So, what have we learned so far? Every company has its own setup. Before starting DevEx and platform initiatives, put yourself in the shoes of your users and make sure you understand the complete software development lifecycle. Does the software team prefer graphical interface or a command line for developer tooling? Second, do not treat DevEx as a one-shot initiative. Build a team and a product around it. Release frequently. Consider backwards compatibility and engage with your developer community and dedicate time for support and feedback. Third, a developer portal is not enough. It's just the front end. It should be integrated with the underlying infrastructure on-prem and in the cloud, as well as with the software development lifecycle tool chain to improve the developer experience and build a golden path for the developer.
Thank you so much for your time and attention. It was a pleasure to share this with you.